Hi everyone, good afternoon. This is JB of Let's Kulong Pare, and again, I'm posting a video for today. But before anything else, I'm actually currently waiting for a car meetup. I just finished a very long meeting a while ago representing our brand, as you can see, and today I'm waiting for the next meeting, which is a car meetup. First and foremost, I'd like to greet Fortuner Enthusiast Philippines, happy anniversary, and thank you for inviting us in your gathering for us to speak about our group and our brands. Now, anyway, I'm posting this video because it's very I got a message coming from a follower and a member of our group, Let's Gulong Pare, Kaalaman Tungkol sa Gulong by Dr. Tire PH, and Dr. Tire PH is me. He asked me a very good question and I want to share it to you guys. Now, Carl, sorry Carl, I mentioned your name. Carl drives a Hyundai Starex, okay? And he asked, the question is, Sir, James, can I mix 4 tires with different load capacity index? Okay, that's the question. Perhaps he saw my posting regarding load capacity index, and that encouraged him to ask the question. Can I mix, ulitin ko yung tanong niya, can I mix 4 tires having different load capacity index? Okay, the first question I asked Carl is, do they have the same size? Okay, Carl answered, he said yes. Okay, now the second question I asked him, what is the original tire size and what is the OE's the service description of the original tire size? So okay, so let me explain what is the service description. Service description is more often than not ignored by people who are trying to purchase their tires or to replace their tires. Usually ito yung size nga, nahirapan pa silang malaman. Now if you're going to add the service description, nakakalimutan din ito. So ano to yung service description? This is a collective we call the load capacity index and the speed symbol collectively as service description. So load capacity index, these are the 3-digit or 2-digit number plus a letter that comes after your tire size. Ulitin ko po, service description are the 3-letter and the 3-digit number or a 2-digit number and a letter that comes after your tire size. Okay, the 3-digit number or the 2-digit number is called your load capacity index. So it has an equivalent weight in kilos or in pounds that tells a consumer gaano kabigat ang kayang kargahin ng isang gulong at a specific pressure. And we're talking about per tire. Okay. Now, the speed symbol is a letter that represents an equivalent speed, whether in kilometers per hour or miles per hour, depending on what market you are in. This tells you the maximum speed that the tire can operate in safely without deteriorating or degrading. Okay, so ito yung nakakalimutan ng consumers. Tama yung tanong ni Carl because number 1, hindi ibig sabihin parehas ng size, parehas din ng load capacity index at speed symbol. Ulitin ko po, for consumers, hindi ibig sabihin parehas ang size, parehas din po ang load capacity index at speed symbol. Yan po yung madalas na pagkakamali ng isang consumer, and minsan or madalas din pala yung nagbebenta ng gulong. Chances are this would lead to a wrong purchase because more often than not, the ones that will have a lower capacity index and a lower speed operating speed will have a lower pricing. So as a consumer na price conscious, baka yun ang bilhin mo. Now let's go back to Carl's concern. Okay, I told him on technical aspect, you're not allowed to mix load capacity tires with different load capacity index exceeding the difference of 4%. Okay, in his example, in his inquiry, There are two types of tires that is inquiring. One is a 108 load capacity index and the other one is a 100 load capacity index. If my memory serves me right, 108 is 1,000 kilos per tire. 100, however, is 800 kilos per tire. Now, if you multiply that, there's a difference of 200 kilos. Now, that's more than 4%. Now, if you multiply that to 4, because there are 4 tires, the discrepancy will be now 800 kilos. So, the first technical advice, no, Carl, you cannot mix both. You use the OE, which is your 108. Why? When your vehicle was manufactured by Hyundai, the engineers computed for the load distribution per axle and per axle end. So this means they are requiring at least 1,000 kilo load capacity for each tire that you would fit your Hyundai Starex. Now, if you're gonna put 800, that might fail. Okay, so I do not know the gross capacity or gross weight or dry weight of your Hyundai Starex, but I would trust the engineers who incorporated an OE of 108 or equivalent to 1,000 kilos per tire. Okay. Second, if you mix both, let's say for example, nagkamali ka ng mixing. Ginawa mo lahat ng nasa kaliwa 108, lahat ng nasa kanan 100. Sabihin na natin ganun mo siya minix. Okay? Now, in one axle having two different load capacity index, the one with the higher load capacity index will be in so much stress. Okay, this is usually, but because he will take the weight distribution, the whole weight distribution in that axle. Sa kanya mapupunta yon. Okay. Oops, however, the ones with a smaller load capacity index will be in so much stress in terms of the plies because ang gagawin mo bilang consumer, gusto mo, kung medyo technical ka rin, ihahabol mo yung load capacity index niya. So para i-match yung load capacity of from 800 to at least 1,000 i-match, dadagdagan mo ng air pressure, and increasing air pressure would stress the cables. The 100 is apparently not made to withstand a stress of 1,000 kilos. So if you're going to increase the pressure, again, it will stress the cables and eventually would lead to rupture and failure of your tire. Okay. Now, I hope you learned from this. Again, as a technical advice, if you're going to mix load capacity index, you have at least a tolerance of less than 4% difference in terms of weight. Also, I do not encourage that if you're going to do it by yourself. You seek for advice of a technical expert, just like me, or any other dealers, tire specialists, so they can advise correctly for you to at least maximize your investment in terms of your tire. And of course, be safe. Kasi yun yung dahilan kung bakit hindi ko ini-encourage eh. So, pag ginawa mo yun, mag-underperform yung tire mo, or it would lead to a disaster, which is a tire failure during operation. So, I hope you learned from this video, and I wish everyone an advance Merry Christmas, and please like, follow, and subscribe our Facebook group. Let's Gulong Pare, Kaalaman Tungkol sa Gulong by Dr. Tire PH, and I just made a YouTube channel 3 days ago, and the YouTube channel is Dr. Tire Philippines. Thank you so much, guys. I'll see you next time. Bye.